At exactly 3:03 a.m., she whispered my name. Again. I was on the 5th floor of a building no one lived in anymore. I had one rule, one stupid rule: don't turn around. And yet, I did. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to The Wall Have Ears, where true horror never ends. Every week, we bring you terrifying, real horror stories that will make you question what's hiding just behind you. Hit that bell icon. Just don't look over your shoulder while you do it. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt something behind you? Not seen it? Not heard it? Just felt it. That distinct chill on your neck, that phantom breath near your ear, and worst of all, that sinking, knowing that if you turned around, even just for a split second, something or someone would be there. For most people, it's a feeling that passes. They shrug it off as paranoia or nerves or too much caffeine. But for me, it didn't pass. It became my life. My name is Caleb Pierce, and I'm not crazy. I'm a city maintenance worker, or I was. My job was simple: check on condemned buildings before demolition, make sure no squatters or kids were inside, document anything unusual, sign the paperwork, leave. I never believed in ghosts, never believed in curses or entities or any of that crap until Building 847. It was the night of December 13th, 2022. Snow was falling hard. My boots crunched through the ice as I walked into the structure. It was supposed to be a quick in and out, just one last sweep. But then I found the journal in apartment 5C. It had one phrase repeated over and over on the last page: "Don't turn around, don't turn around, don't turn around." And beneath that, scrawled in fresh ink, she said she'd follow me forever. I should have walked away right then and there, but I didn't. And now I can't sleep with the lights off. I tape every mirror in my house. I sleep facing the wall. And worst of all, I can't turn around. Ever. Building 847 had been abandoned since the fire in 2015. No fatalities, but it gutted the top 2 floors and left the place in disrepair. Since then, it became a haven for junkies, squatters, and teenagers looking for urban legend thrills. I had been to buildings like this dozens of times before. My flashlight beam cutting through dust-filled air, the sound of dripping pipes, creaking floors, it was all routine. Until I reached apartment 5C. The door was shut, unlike the others, sealed almost. I had to shoulder my way in. Inside it was different. There was no graffiti, no broken bottles, no needles. Everything was preserved as if someone had just left. A single chair faced the window, and on the table beside it sat an old leather-bound journal. I'm not proud of it, but I flipped through it out of curiosity. Most of it was mundane ramblings, dreams, poems, but toward the end, it got darker. The author wrote about being followed, about her, about rules. She comes when the lights flicker. She whispers only at night. She stands behind you but never turn around. Never. You won't like what you see. Then that last page, that phrase, over and over. Don't turn around. A strange sound pulled my eyes from the journal. It was a soft creak, like someone stepping on a loose floorboard. Behind me, I froze. I didn't move, didn't breathe. But I felt her, a presence, cold, heavy, waiting. I backed out of the apartment slowly, never turning my head. As I reached the stairs, the lights flickered. Once, twice, then total darkness. And in the silence, I heard a whisper. A girl's voice, software wet, too close. Caleb. I made it out that night, alive, but something followed me. At first, it was little things. I'd find the journal in different rooms even though I never brought it home. Mirrors fogging up even when I wasn't showering, flickering lights, the smell of smoke, the sense that if I looked behind me, something would be there. But I didn't look, not once. Then the dream started, same every night. I was walking down a hallway, narrow, infinite. She was behind me. I could hear her breathing, dragging her feet, whispering, "Caleb, please look at me." I never did. I kept moving forward until I woke in sweat and screams. Until one night I woke up and realized I wasn't dreaming. I was standing in the hallway of my apartment, front door wide open, barefoot, and I could feel her behind me. I closed my eyes and walked backward into the apartment, whispering the same phrase over and over. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Don't turn around. I called in sick, bought blackout curtains, covered every mirror, slept in corners. But she kept getting closer. I tried to find the journal again, to learn more, maybe find who wrote it. But it vanished, like it never existed. I called the city office building. 847 had been demolished 2 days after I left. No trace left. I tried recording her, set up motion cameras, microphones. All the footage glitched, except one, a 15-second clip, just static at first, then a flicker, a shadow in the corner, then a frame, just one frame clear as day. A girl, long black hair, hollow eyes, blood down her chin, and behind her, me, facing the wall, frozen, while she reached out. I burned the camera. I started sleeping with earbuds in, lights on, back against the wall, but she found new ways. She started whispering from inside my head, started saying things she shouldn't know, about my mom, about my first pet, about my greatest fear. She started telling me to turn around, just once, just for her. I searched forums, dark web boards, occult groups. I wasn't the only one. They called her the Reversal, an entity that attaches itself to anyone who reads from her journal, an echo that feeds off fear and breaks rules to get your attention. She whispers, she mimics voices, she cries. And if you ever turn around, you vanish. Some say you die, some say you become hers. One post stood out, from a man in Romania, said he saw her, said he turned. The post ended with just, I wish I hadn't. 3 months after it all began, I broke. I was brushing my teeth. Bathroom mirror was taped, as usual. Then the lights flickered, water turned cold, and she whispered again, Caleb, you'll feel so much better if you look. This time I did. I ripped the tape off the mirror. There was nothing there, just me. I laughed. I thought I had beaten her. I turned to leave. And that's when I saw it, a reflection in the mirror, not mine. Heron. She was standing behind me, inches away, face pale, mouth open too wide, eyes bleeding, and smiling. I ran. She's stronger now. I don't leave my house. My power cuts out daily. I sleep with a blindfold on. I record everything in this audio diary because I don't know how much time I have left. Sometimes I hear others whispering too, people like me, saying they can't hold on, saying they turned. And every time they do, I hear her laugh. If you're watching this, it means I uploaded the footage. It means I'm gone or worse. If you ever find a journal in an abandoned apartment and the last page says, don't turn around, you need to run, not walk, not think. Run. And for the love of whatever you believe in, never turn around. If this story chilled you to the bone, then you belong here. Don't forget to subscribe to The Wall Have Ears for more terrifying tales, unsolved mysteries, and real horror stories that will follow you long after the video ends. Just remember, if something whispers your name at night, don't turn around.